MD Car Doctor here. We're going to talk about clear coat scratches today. What I have here, it's going to be a little bit hard to see in the sunlight, but right there is a scratch if you can faintly see it. Unfortunately, my camera doesn't autofocus when you're closer. And right here, there's a little paint chip right next to it, and then there is a clear coat scratch. I don't know if moving out of the sun helps. But basically what a clear coat scratch is, when you have a flat surface, a clear coat is a plastic protective coating that protects the paint layer. And the paint layer is basically cohered to the metal layer. So you have metal, base paint, regular paint, and then the clear coat, which is that shiny plastic layer over. Regular wear and tear, from hitting your car door with your belt, or various other ways, creates, from a flat surface, it kind of digs out and creates like a valley for the sun to kind of reflect in there, and that's when you see the scratch. Now there's two ways of fixing clear coat scratches. You can basically sand it down, which is going to take away the layer and it's going to get closer to your paint layer. You can only do that so many times. You'd use like a 2,000 grit, 3,000 grit, and then you'd polish it after that. It's very time-consuming work. But I have a product here that basically fills in the valleys and the scratch that is taken away from the flat surface, and it re-flattens it, fills it in, and it's filling it up so that it kind of matches the rest of your clear coat layer. So you're building on top of rather than pulling down. It's a lot safer, less time consuming, and it actually protects too. This product is a little bit harder than clear coat itself. So what we're going to do is we're going to look back at this scratch, and I have a little bit of the product on a paper towel here, and we're going to look at this scratch right here. If you can see it, that was next to that little paint chip. And we're just going to kind of see that product on there. We're just going to rub this in, and we're going to see what it does basically. Now the deeper the scratch, the harder it is to fill in. And if you have a clear coat scratch that is into the paint layer, which means that it's gone through the plastic and it's gone into the paint layer, it's going to be a lot harder to fill that in, because you're still going to see the paint underneath it because you've actually scratched into the paint layer. Now this is a clear coat product, so this is meant for small clear coat scratches, and that's basically what these are. These haven't gone into the clear coat layer. Let's see if you can see that if I move my camera away or closer. I don't know if you can see that on there. You can kind of barely see it. But what this is doing is it's basically filling in the scratch, and it's kind of topping off until it creates a flat surface again. And I had a before picture that was next to this one over here with the paint chip. Kind of see it, how you can't really see it anymore. Now this takes a little bit of time to cure, but what I like to do is I like to go across and then with the scratch. I'm actually having trouble finding this other one. I honestly can't even see it. I'm going to show a before and after picture, and we'll get back to that.